すごいねこれ。Yeah. Yeah.
い
glad you're here, Henry.
What's happening, sir?
Uncle Sahanush sent for me. No doubt he wants to give me another ear bashing about the error of my ways. And he said to bring you too.
Oh, Sakra. That doesn't sound good.
Indeed. I wonder what he wants to lecture me about this time. And you, because you're going with me.
All right, we should get going then, shouldn't we, Sir Hans? The sooner we get it over and done with, the better.
I suppose so. Right away. I put some of my old clothes in a trunk for you. I don't want you making me look bad in front of Hanush. So go and get dressed up before we head off.
Thanks, Sir Hans. I'll go and get changed now. So, should we go then?
Let's go. And by the way, I'm glad you got dressed up properly. Clothes make the man, and in your case, it's quite a transformation. Come along then.
Well, my ward and his, what shall we say, chaperone?
Uncle.
My lord?
I hope I haven't dragged you away from anything too important.
Not at all, Uncle. We
Like
were just...
boozing and whoring, for instance.
Uncle, I can...
Perhaps you were busy, causing mayhem in the middle of the night and beating up my subjects.
No, it wasn't... Henry and I were just...
Henry's as big a fool as you are. But he's not my ward, thank Christ. What the hell do the pair of you think you're doing? There are people in this fiefdom who work from dawn to dusk to put food on their tables, and on yours, may I remind you. And then they look at you, Hans, their lord and master, and see a drunken layabout. That fellow you beat up last night was a guard, a new guard on the town watch. And he couldn't report for duty this morning because of his injuries. I had the bailiff here complaining, and could I tell him what I really think about this whole sorry affair? Of course not. That would demean me. And you too. So I had to sit gaping like a stuffed owl and listen to his grievances. Maybe you think because you're the lord here you can get away with anything. But you're sadly mistaken, you blockhead. A lord remains a lord only as long as he commands the loyalty of his subjects. And I'm sure I don't have to tell you the folk here are not exactly enchanted at the prospect of having you in charge. That was the last straw, Capon. One more of your escapades and I'll send you to your mother in Polna. For all I care, she can dress you up like a wench and marry you off to some Hungarian.
Uncle, that arson Archibald tried to murder me. What was I to do?
Oh, don't exaggerate. Well, I'm hardly surprised after you molested his girl and humiliated him.
I was only...
Oh, don't whine, for heaven's sake. It's about time you started taking some responsibility. I have a job for you. Maybe that will keep you out of mischief. Sir Milota of Oleshna has turned up here. Do you know him?
Isn't he Sir Bernard's cousin?
He is. He came here with the remnants of his retinue to seek refuge. He's seriously wounded.
What happened to him, sir?
His fortress Oleshna was attacked by one Wolfran of Camburg. Milota pursued him almost as far as Neuhof and engaged with him. Unfortunately, the skirmish didn't end well for Milota.
Wolflin of Camburg, that name is familiar.
He's kin to the Oleshna lords, too. A cousin of Bernard's and Milota's. Their family affairs are a little complicated. None of my business, of course. I just wish they'd found somewhere else to thrash out their differences.
What do you want us to do, sir?
Go and see Bernard in the courtyard. He got a report that Wolfran pillaged some other farms around Neuhof, and he's putting a squad together to ride against him. Mind your step, though. It's a family affair. After all, maybe more to it than meets the eye. The important thing is to get that damn scavenger out of the domain. If possible, without bloodshed. I can't afford to lose any men over this business. Have I made myself clear?
Yes, sir.
Very well, Uncle.
Get to work, then.
I heard some farmhands were murdered. So did I. There was a raid on one of the farms nearby. These are evil times.
The Lord be praised. What brings you to me?
So, what do you think about this?
I don't know.
Old Hanush is right about one thing. It's time to stop chasing wenches and start chasing bandits. It'll be a bit of excitement for a change.
Soldiering's as good a job as
I agree. I was worried you'd be upset after Sir Hanish's speech.
Why would I? I finally have a chance to show Uncle what I can do. I can't wait. We'll ride there, hack those bastards to pieces, and celebrate with a good drink in the evening.
let the captain hear you say that.
That sounds like a good plan. Let's get to it.
Good luck then.
Sir Hanish sent me, Captain. I'm to join your mission. And Sir Hans, too.
Then mount up, youngster, and we'll move out. Capon, when we get there, I'd like you to hold back.
You can forget about that, Bernard. I'm not going on an outing. Hannah sent me to handle this matter, and handle it I will.
Undoubtedly, Sir Hans. I just meant for your own safety.
I know what you meant, Captain. Forget it.
Very well, Your Grace.
Listen, Bernard. About this robber. I heard some rumors.
About his being a relative of mine in the Lotus?
Something like that.
We have the same great-grandfather, Urban, Baron of Oleshna. Wolfen belongs to a distant branch of my family, which, well, let's just say they bring no honor to our name.
But I heard Wolfen of Camberg was hanged somewhere in Silesia after plundering the bishop's estates.
I heard the same. Only, well, I'm sure you've heard what they say about the Camberg branch of my family.
That they're cursed. Now, Bernard, don't you think I'm a little old for fairy tales?
Think what you like. But I heard it from my grandfather, and he never paid attention to old wives.
I meant no offense, Captain. Well, tell me all about it, then. After all, there's no smoke without fire. And I never heard about the Camberg man from a member of the family.
Very well. At home, we always spoke in whispers about our Camberg relatives. When Wolfen's father, Wilhelm, came to visit. It's a shame to say it.
You can rely on my discretion, Captain. Carry on.
Well, the servants were so afraid of him that they went and hid in the barn. Father had them whipped. Even then, they wouldn't go near Wilhelm. They were afraid he cursed them, and I couldn't blame them.
Why's that?
Wilhelm's face was so badly disfigured, folk would cross themselves when they saw him. I was afraid of him myself as a boy.
Was he wounded in war?
おー、ライカさん、はい、久しぶりです。今私もちょっとあれですね、起動したばっかりで、ちょっとしかできないんですけど、よろしければお使いください。もうあれですよ、中盤超えてもう終盤ですね。いや序盤の山場があるじゃないですか。ハードコアはかなりきついですね。でそこはもう私乗り切ったんで、もうあとはもうあれですね、クリアまではもうずっといけちゃうと思いますけれども。ノーマルの比ではないですね、本当に。その難しさもあるんですけども、やはりこの1周クリアしてるとハードコアの面白さが光ってきますね、だんだん。1周目以上に面白いです。ほら当初は私もほらどんな感じなのかなっていう感じでこう始めましたけども、まあほら実際長いじゃないですか。だからまあ途中である程度やったら、まあほら DLC は別としても車ではちょっと軽く流そうかなと思ってましたけども、いやーとんでもないですね。いやあれですね、まあ後半はかなり怒涛の展開になっていくんですけども、このゲームは実際あれなんですね。ほらちょっと言ったかなと思いますけども、これは一部完結ではないんで3部作なんで、いい感じでは終わるんですよ。あくまでも序章という感じですね、この1作目っていうのは。もうある程度こんな感じで、これからいよいよこのなんていうんですか、本題に入っていくっていう形で2章目に行くんですけれども、まあもっともあれですね、通常であればほら1周クリアして、まあ私は絶対やらないんですよ、本来は。ある程度忘れた頃にやるんですけれども、まあこのあれですよね、ストーリー設定がもう素晴らしいぐらいにあれなんで、よくできてるゲームなんで。でましてや1周目とは違ったプレイでという形で今やってるじゃないですか。もういわゆるハードコアモードという感じでいろんな制約がかかるということで、またこれがあれですね、さらに没入感はあれですね、なんていうんですか、こう 上がっていく、高揚していくっていうような感じで保たせてもらって、これは本当このキングダムカム、はいどうもいちごさん、はいご無沙汰です。あれですね、ぜひやった方が絶対いいですね。本当にこの1周目でこう気に入ったってんであれば。いや、本当あれですよ。尋常じゃないですよ、このゲームは。まあ前もちょっと言いましたけどもね。まあそれでも私がよく言っている常々言うウィッチャーですか。まああちらの方が私は上ですけれどもね。なんやかんや言っても。オープンワールド RPG の最高峰というのも、伊達ではないんですけれども。まあ負けず劣らずあれですね。これはあくまでも私のこのプレイした感想で言ってますけれども。いや、ほんと素晴らしいゲームですよ、本当に。ここまで私やるっていうぐらいですからね。普通はもうやらないですから。ほら、一周クリアしてるんであれば。前も言いましたけどね。マルチエンディングだったらやるんですけれども、これはマルチエンディングではないですからね。だから本当そういう意味でも、いかにやっぱりあれですよね。面白いかっていうのが、やっぱり見て取れるんじゃなかろうかなと思いますけれども。非常にいいゲームですよ、本当に。で、かなりほら、なんていうんですかね、直感的なプレイになってくるんで、ハードコアだと。だから余計面白いんですよね。
Yes, Captain.
ちょうど夜か。これちょっと時間的にはちょっときつかったですね。で、もうあれですね。まあほら、ここまで私やってるんで、もう完璧にもうあれなんですよ。この地形もみんな覚えちゃいましたね。だから当然ファストトラベルがないっていうのは、ですね、そうそうそう。直感的になってくるんで、基本的にこれほら、マップを覚えないといけないわけじゃないですか。だからもう私もあれですよ。ほぼ迷うってことはないですよ。基本的に。だから基本的にそこがまた面白さにつながってるんですけどね。で、基本的に大体ほら、例えば、ラッタイから、まあ、レデシコ近いですけどね、タルンバーグだったらどのルートで行くのが最短で行けるのかなとか、そういうのをもうみんな頭がみんな入っちゃってるんで、私。例えば、マホイエイドではこっちのルートだとか、あれですよね、ササウだったらとか。だから余計面白いですよね。もう、なんですかね、序盤はほら、こう、いちいちマップ開きながら、次ここ左曲がって、ここ直進だとか、やってましたけども、まあ基本的に、そうするともうサクサク詰めるじゃないですか。で、あと基本的にこのハードコアモードでの、なんていうんですかね、この流れっていうのも私掴んじゃってるんで、実際はもうノーマルモードと一緒なんですよ。ここまで来ちゃうと。それだけにやっぱり楽しいですよね。そこ覚えちゃうと。で、逆に言うと、やはりハードコアモード、結構このゲームって、一切マーカー出ないじゃないですか。だから基本的に森の中の探索とかって結構あるんですよ。だから基本的にあれですよね。本当に方向音痴、ゲーム的にあれが、なんていうんですか、方向的に、ちょっと取りづらいっていう方はかなりきついですね。逆に言うと。多分そこで投げちゃうと思います。私はあれですね。そこはんとこあんまりないんで、例えば森の中入ろうが、基本的にあれですね。この位置からだからこっち行けばいいんだなっていうのがすぐもう把握しちゃうんで。まあそこがまだ楽しいんですけれどもね、非常に。それはちょっと私も思いましたね、プレイしてて。結構苦手な方は、ハードコアはきついと思います。そういう意味でですね。だからどちらかというと、このハードコアモードはあれですよね。追っていく。当然RPG なんで、クエストを追っていくわけじゃないですか。そこであれですよね、詰まっちゃうっていう難しさじゃなかろうかなと思いますよ。雑魚戦は一緒なんですよ。で、主要の、あれですね、私もそこはちょっと驚いたんですけれども、主要のいわゆるまあ、ボスクラスと言っていいんですかね。そこはやっぱり思いっきり変わりますね。難度が。雑魚は変わんないんですけど、それほど。ただ、プレート切るか着ないかっていうぐらいのレベルなんですけども、中ボス。だから序盤の山場ですね。ラント戦なんですけれども、そこは私かなり苦労しましたね。全く違うんで、ノーマルとは。当然ハードコアですからセーブできないですからね。だから基本的に一番最後にセーブしたとこから常にやり直しっていうような形で、総ダメージ量とかそういうのは変わらないんで、与えられるダメージ量とか、逆にあれですよね、非ダメージ、色ダメージもそうですけれども、それはノーマルと変わらないんですけども、 要はそのあれですね、プレートを着てガチガチに固めてくるっていうところが。で、あとはその動きですね。そうですね、乱戦です。いわゆる。雑魚はそうでもないんですよ。だからより戦略的になるんですよね、基本的に。だから面白かったですよ、非常に。そうですね、ノーマルで私4、5回ぐらい死んで結局あれでしたけども、そうですね、ハードコアでそこやった時は7、8回ぐらいやり直しましたかね。で、自分なりにこう考えて戦略的にですね、で倒しましたけど、で当然のとこ私このゲームって最初にあれですね、その抜け道じゃないですけども、まあほら RPG なんでいくらでも強くできちゃうじゃないですか。あるこの今一緒にいるバーナード大将ですね、それと戦えばいやおうがなしも強くなれるんですけど、私は一切それやらない主義で、当然そのハードコアモードも全く私あれでしたね、やらずに通常の流れでこう強くしていくっていうような感じでやってましたけども、全然通用しなかったですね。だからハードコアに関しては一回戻ってそのバーナード隊長にちょっとあれですね、鍛えてもらってそれから行きましたね。全く歯が立たないですね。要はそのレベルを上げてないと、そこのところの差でしたかね。ノーマルは全然関係なかったですけどね、私ノーマルでは基本的にバーナード選手とは全然絡まなかったんで全く意味はなかったんですけれども、ハードコアはちょっと無理ですね。ある程度こうなんていうんですか、強くしとかないと。その差ですかね。いやー、やっぱり夜になっちゃったんだ。このキングダムカム、例えば1周目で普通に楽しめたんであれば、これはハードコアモードは絶対やった方がいいですね。弓最強ですよ、基本的に。あれですよね、基本的にほらリアル思考のゲームなんで、まあ私はもう始まる前から弓最強だっていうのはもう思ってましたけども、ほら当然現実的にもそうですよね。飛び道具が最強ですから、なんやかんや言っても、要はその遠距離から撃っていけばそれであれですからね。だから私はあえて弓使わないっていうのはそこはあるんですけれども、つまんなくなっちゃうんで、だから基本的にこのキングダムカムも弓が最強なんで、なんやかんや言っても。そう、ヘッドショットも当然そうですよね。ノーマルの時も私は狩りぐらいしか使ってないですし、このハードカーも当然全く弓私使ってないですね。さて、じゃあここであれですね、夜は失敗したな。一回ちょっとあれか、でも能力下がっちゃうからな。で今92、ちょっと一回食って寝ちゃいましょう。やっぱ昼間のがいいですからね。で一回セーブかけちゃいますね。ちょっと夜はきついんで。ちょうど成分をかかるからいいですね。基本その移動の制約ですかね。まあ、戦闘はちょっとほら先ほど言った通り多少このあれですね、手応えがはるかにいますんで、そう見えないんであれですね。そう盾持ってないですからね、松明持っちゃうと。まあ私は盾持たないから関係ないんですけど、基本本当はねあれですね、そのシステム的な制約、これは本当非常に面白いんですけれども、 逆にほら探索をするっていうのがはるかに楽しくなるんで、これは本当にいいですよね、このシステムは。で、私はその当然1周クリアしてますけれども、すごい新鮮に遊べてますよ。で、当然その1周目とは違ったあれですね、ところを拾っていきながらやってるような感じなんで。で、多分そうですね、そろそろ DLC が来るんではなかろうかなと思ってるんで、ちょうどいいかなというような感じですね。よし。
Good day, Henry.
で、あとはあれですね、これ能力値はちょっとあれか、1時間。でもあとはもう流れは完全に私掴んじゃってるんで、ノーマルプレイと一緒ですよ、もう。そのあれですね、戦うマーカーも出ないじゃないですか。でも全然変わらないです、ノーマルと。もうここまでいっちゃうと。が上がってねえな。さて、じゃあバーナード隊長に話しかけましょう。
Good health to you.
あ、先にあれかな、これ言っちゃっていいんだかな。
Tell me, Captain, how come this wolfling is attacking his own kin?
They say blood's thicker than water, but sometimes I wonder. Look at our king and Sigismund.
So what's the cause of your conflict with Wolfling?
Nothing in particular, just that he's a ruffian, a treacherous bastard, and a bandit. No wonder the whole Camber clan is cursed.
How are you related?
Milota, Wolfin, and I have the same great-grandfather, Urban, Baron of Oleshna.
How do you mean cursed?
Like I said, Wolfin's grandfather married Countess Barbara of Hogwarts. She didn't want to bear his child and went to a witch to get rid of it. Only instead of getting rid of the unborn child, she ended up having 5.
What, all at the same time?
All in one night. And only one of them lived till morning. The youngest, Wilhelm. His face was disfigured. They say the witch deceived the Countess, and it was Satan himself who impregnated her.
And you believe that story?
Depends how you look at it. Wilhelm wasn't a bad man while he was in his right mind, but he was terrifying to look at. I still get shivers down my spine when I think of him. As for Wolfen, word came that he died in Silesia. Then, one day, he appeared from nowhere. There are folk who say death has no power over him.
さて、今度は何ですか?
What do we do now?
First, we have to find out where those Horsons are holed up. According to the reports, they raided a few farms around here. So someone should go to those places and find out what they can. You should do it, Henry. My men would probably just startle them.
All right, Captain. I'll do that. Where are the farms?
One is uphill from Neuhof, right by the woods. One here above the woods by the crossroads, directly north from our camp.
確か防御はまだ無理だったような。
Can you teach me how?
Certainly.
あ、15だからまだダメ。
Well, I'll think it over.
Take care now.
だから基本的に一切出ないですからね。ここら辺が本当一番そのハードコアってきついっていう要因なのかなと私は思いますね。ほら主要都市行くっていうのはもうあれですけども、ある程度こうなんていうんですか、ランダムでこうあれなんですかね、こう配置されるようなところ、例えば森の中とか、これ端だからまだいいですけども、現に今の場所がノイホフからこう行ってこっちですから、ここら辺かな今いるのは。そうすると。よし、じゃあとりあえず下から行きましょう。 自分の最初の位置をまず覚えておかないと、あれですよね。本当にわけわかんないですよね。これランダムでいって、そこにマーカーが出ないわけですからね。だからこれがその1周目やってるから面白いんですよね。基本的に。あ、今ここだなって。今位置ここですから。今ここ渡ってきて、今ここら辺ですね、いるのは。だこれが分かってるからこそ、あ、今度こっちこう行くって感じですよね。これ全然最初からダイレクトだったら今の場所って分かんないですよね。自分の今の位置、現在地が出ないんで、ノーマルと違って。そうすると、今実際バッと出たような状態のままであれですから、あれどこなのかなって当然なっちゃいますよね。どっからのスタートなのかなっていう感じで。だからここから行って、このままずっとこっち行くという感じで。だからその方向的にいわゆるその方向音痴の方だとかなりきつくなりますよね。ハードコアはそういう意味でかなり時間かかりますよね。東西のことを探すだけである程度うろうろして、まずは主要の都市ですか、それを目指すような形になっちゃうと思うんで、そこからのスタートですよね。そう2周は基地ですね。っていうか、逆に1周から私やる人は、よほどのあれですよね。すべてのなんていうんですか。例えば地形を見て、一発で把握できるぐらいの、いわゆるあれですよね。感性っていうか、それを持ってないと楽しめないと思います、私は。1周目からいきなりやるっていうのは。あと当然クエストとか一切ストーリーも全くわからないじゃないですか。これほら、ランダム性が強いゲームなんで、本当あれですよ、苦痛になっちゃいます。逆に楽しみよりもえらい時間かかりますしね。であくまでも1周クリアした段階でやるっていう想定ですからね、あくまでも。でこれはこっちから左。ちなみにこの先がエンディングです。の場所ですね。このうちかなですね。はい、出ましたね。さて
Good morning.
Captain Bernard sent me to find out about the raid. What exactly happened?
Those filthy cutthroats beat my husband black and blue, then stole all our food stores and vanished. Poxy bastards. Poor Lumiere, he didn't want to let them get away with it, so he chased them as far as the woods. But they cut him down. Now I'm afraid he'll not live to see the light of day.
Did you see which way they went?
Along the track here, straight into the woods. My old man gave chase and fought with them by the old hunter's shelter. He slashed one of them with his sickle. He bled like a stuck pig, the bastard.
You think he might have been bleeding enough to leave the track?
Maybe. Who knows? I just hope he's in hell where he belongs, the poxy bastard.
What were they like?
Swine and lousy curs, that's what they were like.
That's not what I meant.
No, sorry. They weren't your ordinary footpads. They were well dressed, and they talked of some lord called Wolfwin.
I thought as much. Is there something I can do to help? With your husband, I mean.
I fear only God Almighty can help him now. Although, there is one thing you could do. I have to keep changing Lumiere's bandages, but I'm running out of clean linen, and I don't want to leave him alone here.
I'll see what I've got.
God bless you. God bless you. Thank you. I'm grateful. I'll go and bandage him up right away. And let me give you a few groschen for your trouble. I've nothing left here except a few groschen I buried down by the creek. Luckily, those bastards never found them. I'll be glad to reward you.
Keep it. You need it more than I. They took everything you had.
Not everything, because you saved my dear husband. Take it. I insist.
Very well then. Thank you.
God be with you.
Another trace. They dragged him this way. That looks like blood. This is the way. More blood. Must be close. Blood. This is the right way. That looks like blood. This is the way. That looks like blood. He was bleeding plenty. Should be easy to track him. Looks like this is the right way. Another trace. They dragged him this way. Looks like this is the right way. Looks like this is the right way.
That looks like blood. That looks like blood. Looks like I found it. I better get back and report to Captain Burnham. Another trace. They dragged him this way.
Be with you.
I found that encampment.
Ah, I'm glad to hear it. Is it far?
Not really.
How many men did you see?
Sorry, I don't know.
Next time, make sure you do. Don't you know anything about scouting? Well, it's not like we have any choice but to attack. It's time that mad bastard was hanging from the Rattay ramparts.
Sounds good to me, Captain.
Don't get too cocky. Skirmishes in the woods can get tricky. Who knows what the bastard has up his sleeve. Anyway, I'll round up the men and you can lead us to this camp of theirs.
Of course. Ready when you are.
On you. Wolfman of camp.
That's a difficult choice, cousin. What do you say, man?
Is your cousin?
Am I to take it you intend to resist?
I didn't want to, but these men here talked me into it.
We're wasting our time, Captain. This brute here hasn't the honor of a common footpad. These murdering swine slayed Vitus and Cyril. I think it's time they paid for it. What do you say, man?
Blood for blood!
At those bastards! Shoot!
For Sir
Let's go gossip to the man who brings me Wolfman's head!
I'll slay you, scum.
Tonight we'll drink to our victory.
Lord Captain Bernard! Here's the Lord Capricorn. He fought like a lion. Glory! Here's the Hannah! Glory! Here's the Hannah!
Victory is ours, Captain.
Praise the Lord. My men are no easy pickings, and you and Sir Hans helped us a lot.
What now?
We'll break camp and head back to the castle. You ought to go on ahead and report to Sir Hunter.
Yes, Captain.
May the Lord watch over you. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Huh? Hey.
Greetings. What do you need?
I have news from the camp, Sir Hanish.
Speak.
Unfortunately, we couldn't avoid a skirmish.
Where's Hans? I hope he's not.
There's no need to worry, my lord. Lord Capon's alive and well. Lord Capon is busy celebrating.
So you succeeded?
Wolfen is dead, and his men routed. Captain Bernard and the others are hunting them down in the woods right now.
By God, that's excellent news. I must say, Henry, after all that's happened recently, I'm glad something finally turned out well.
So am I, sir.
And I think you deserve to be rewarded for your efforts.
Thank you, sir.
May the Lord watch over you.
God bless you. What troubles you?
Master Fayfar, I need to speak with you. I found out something about the counterfeit coin.
Did you really? Do tell.
Close to Rovna, I came across a wagon that was transporting the false coins. Unfortunately, I came too late. The carter and his men were dead.
Damn and blast. Do you know who did it?
Yes. A certain knight turned up there. Turned out he was also after the forgers.
Well, that is indeed unexpected. Tell me, What did he say?
His name is Ulrich. He looked like a knight, but he refused to show his master's colours.
Ulrich, you say? Could be anyone. Can you describe him?
An older man with a moustache. But for all his grey hairs, he seemed pretty tough to me.
Doesn't match anyone I've heard of. But then we don't even know if Ulrich is his real name.
He gave me these documents to show you. He seemed to think they prove he was telling the truth. They're the records of the interrogations in Passau, and some other things he said you'd understand better than him.
Let me see. We, the aldermen of the city of Passau, interrogation held this day, put to pen by the questor. The place of origin is a monastery in the land of Bohemia. Which certainly confirms my suspicion that something underhand is going on in Sasso. Coin assay report. Copper core coated with amalgam. But this is interesting. Here's an outline description of how the forgeries are made. I'll have to study it more closely. We command Herr Ulrich to investigate and let no man stand in his way. This looks like the original safe conduct. It has the seal of the Passau alderman, but they certainly didn't pen this.
How do you know?
I recognize the hand. It's a Clement of Kaplitz, the high scribe of the Rosenbergs.
The Rosenbergs? Who's that?
A rich and powerful family in South Bohemia. Burgrave Henry III is a great rival of our King Wenceslas.
So what does all this mean?
Well, it certainly explains why your knight is so mysterious. Anyway, we should be careful. And we shall begin our investigation. The documents show they use silver amalgam for coating copper fakes. That's a lead we can follow.
What?
Silver amalgam. It's produced from quicksilver and silver.
Well, that doesn't sound like something just anyone can get hold of.
You're quite right. You will go to Sasso at once. Look around the forges in the city. Someone must be working copper for them. I, meanwhile, will take counsel with Sir Radzik and then follow after you.
Where shall we meet?
At the inn on Sasso Market Square. Goodbye.
Good afternoon.
I'd like to make use of the bathhouse's services.
And what is it you'd like?
Get myself fixed up a bit. Have a bath and get my clothes washed.
I'm sure you'll be extremely satisfied.
I'd like to make use of the bathhouse's services.
And what is it you'd like?
No deal. No deal. No deal. I'd like that. Thank you.
I'm sure you'll be extremely satisfied.
Yeah.
Thank you for the dress, Henry. It's really lovely.
I've got something that needs stitching up. Could you do it for me?
All right. I can't have you walking around in torn rags, can I? Show it here.
Wouldn't you like to take a stroll somewhere?
In this weather? Let's leave it for another time, eh?
God. Look out.
Hey, lad. You're on the right side, eh?
Yeah.
I'm honored that you should come to me.
Do you ever work with copper here?
No, and even if I wanted to, I couldn't. Zach from the Monastery Craftsman's Yard has bought out all the copper.
What can you tell me about the Sasau blacksmiths?
There's too many of us, I'll tell you that for free. This is only a small town. There's Zach, who has a forge in the Craftsman's Yard and mostly works on the construction of the church. And then, apart from me, there's Master Armourer Otter of Ramstein.
Tell me more about Zach.
Don't have much time for him myself. He knows his craft, no question. But he seems to think his son, Vitus, will be a master armourer in Prague one day.
My father was a blacksmith, and I expect he thought much the same about me. That's how fathers are, isn't it?
Of course, any man should be proud of his boy. But Zach makes pride a sin. That's why he's at loggerheads with Master Otter.
Can you tell me something about Master Otter?
Well now, there's a master to look up to. He's worked for the lords of Kunstadt and for the richest townsfolk of Prague.
If you don't mind my asking, what brings him here?
The same as draws all reasonable people. He's enjoying the peace and quiet. Or rather, he used to enjoy some peace. That dispute with Zach must have put a few more wrinkles on his brow.
What are Zach and Master Otter arguing about?
Zach had his boy Vitus trained as an armourer in Kuttenberg, and he wanted to buy out Otter's place for him. Except that Otter's a proud man. How would it have looked? A master armourer giving way to a young whippersnapper who's barely let go of his mother's skirts? And they've been arguing ever since. Well, in fact, mostly. He badmouths Otter every chance he gets. He claims that he's only fit for mending pots, and that his son will see him off.
That will be all. Thank you.
I'm looking for pieces of a sword, though.
I would.
Well?
It's a load of tripe. Only a...
But if he lied about that sword...
Don't be so... May the Lord watch over you.
I'm honored that you should come to me.
Are there any problems around here I might be able to help with?
Nothing I've heard about. Thank the good Lord. It's quiet here. May the Lord watch over you.
Jesus Christ be praised. How may I serve you? God bless. Grant you health. How may I help you?
Goodbye. Saint Joseph, I implore you.
Young master, the good Lord, in his infinite wisdom, gifted me the power to know the fate of men. For just a little coin, I can tell you all the good and evil that awaits you.
Why not? So, what fate awaits me, good wife?
Alas, young man, you will meet with great suffering. The Lord is testing you, or punishing you. Look to your conscience. Make restitution for all the evil you have done, and repent! Repent! Like the good thief, and perhaps you will be absolved.
Thank you. Here's your coin.
I thank you, Goodman. There's not many who treat me as kindly as you have. May God be with you.
God be with you.
God be with you.
I'm honored that you should come to me. Good luck to you. May the Lord watch over you.
God be with you.
Is there anything interesting going on here?
It's so peaceful, it worries me.
Good luck to you.
I'm honored that you should come to me.
Do you work any copper here, Master Blacksmith?
Why'd you ask?
I'm looking into a few things here.
Looking into things? Meaning what?
I'm on the trail of a gang of counterfeiters.
Well, that's a serious business, but to answer your question, no. I don't work copper here.
That's not what I heard.
What?
I was told in town that you bought all the other blacksmiths' copper.
By Mickelson the Master Armourer, am I right? They're forever trying to smear my good name. That's why they said it, to make me look suspicious.
But they don't know I'm investigating anything.
Then they're making things up just for spite. Anything else? I still have work to do.
What can you tell me about the Sasau blacksmiths?
Well, there's Mikesh. He's honest enough, and a fair-handed everyday things. And then there's Master Otter. He used to have talent, but now he's too old, and too proud to admit it.
So back to that copper, Master Blacksmith.
What? I thought I told you I don't work with copper.
Aha.
The swordsmith from the town said he was after the pieces of a sword from some queen.
I know he's after those, but he's out of luck. He should have bought it while he had the chance. I still have mine on me. It brings me good fortune, and I shan't sell it.
Not even...
Not even for a king's ransom. God be with you.
I hope I can be of some humble service to you.
Your father says you don't work any copper.
We don't.
I've heard differently around town. They say your father's bought up all the copper to be had.
Are you calling me a liar? Or my father? You're asking for it, boy.
You're right. It's nothing to me either way.
Right. So clear off.
I mean, besides the fact I'm here on behalf of the Royal Burgrave Sir Radzig Cobbler, investigating a grievous crime against the Crown.
What? What are you talking about?
I'd let you read my Bill of Authority, but I doubt you're educated enough to understand it.
I'm so sorry. I didn't realize. If I'd known, of course I wouldn't. I mean, you understand, don't you?
Stop prattling, for God's sake, and start telling me the truth. What's the story with the copper at your forge?
You're right. We do make copper sheets here at night.
Who buys those sheets from you?
I don't know. I've never set eyes on him. Father doesn't like to talk about it.
Your father has some serious explaining to do.
I'm so sorry. If I'd known who you were, I'd never have taken such liberties.
Never mind. You weren't to know who I am. You were just protecting your father's business interests like any good son.
Thank you.
Good luck, then.
I've come to ask about the copper one more time.
Are you deaf or stupid? You know what? It doesn't matter. Just clear off before I thump you.
You're right. It's no...
Right.
I mean, beside the...
What?
I'd let you read my Bill of Authority.
I'm...
Stop prattling for...
You're right. We do...
So why all the secrecy about it?
Father forbade me to talk about it. I don't know why. I didn't ask.
Your father has some serious explaining.
I'm so sorry.
Don't think you're out of the woods yet.
Jesus Christ.
Take care.
So back to that copper, Master Blacksmith.
What? I thought I told you I don't work with copper.
Your son put it quite differently.
What's that? What are you blabbering on about?
Don't be angry with him. I didn't give him any choice.
All right. I suppose there's no point lying. We do make copy sheets here, and I wanted to keep it quiet.
Why?
Pays me good money, and the people I do it for. I wouldn't want to get on the wrong side of them.
Did they threaten you?
They didn't have to. Just by the look of them, I could say I needed to shut my mouth and do what they wanted.
And did they ever tell you who they were? Do you know where to find them?
I know a little. I'd show some understanding. There's nothing but trouble in it for me. I'll lose the work and be left looking over my shoulder for some thugs to come and burn down my house. Or worse.
If you lie down with dogs, you shouldn't complain about the fleas.
There's no need for threats. We can both benefit here. If I tell you everything I know, you can help me with a certain small matter. One that'll cover up for my loss of earnings.
You've got a cheek. Not only are you in with the...
I didn't know what they would do.
But now you do know, and you've...
You're right. I'm sorry, I overstepped the mark. One evening I got a visit from this scruffy beggar calling himself Rab. There was a knight with him too, but he didn't give his name.
And where can I find this?
I don't know exactly. But I've always left the wag...
Anything else?
No.
Well, that'll do me for now.
Young man, about that matter I need help with. I'll gladly pay you.
First, tell me what's going on.
I recently tried to buy Master Armourer Otto Rabstein's business for my son Vitus, but that old fool wouldn't listen to reason. He said he couldn't understand his legacy being taken over by a clod like my Vitus. Despite the insult, I doubled my offer.
And what is it you need from me?
I thought I'd show Otto that Vitus isn't such a dolt as he thinks. But for that I need someone experiencing.
Well, that doesn't sound so bad.
What's your plan?
Otto's busy making a very pretty suit of armor for the bailiff. So I was thinking, if we could show that pretty armor of his is absolutely useless, he'd be disgraced.
And how am I supposed to see to that?
Well, I'd reckon we'd arrange a duel of champions with bludgeons. You'll put on Vitus's armor, and Otto will send his champion in that tin shit of his. You invite the bailiff to watch, and Otto will be made a laughingstock in front of everyone.
And what do I get out of it?
Vitus will let you have the cuirass from his suit of armor, and I'll throw in a few groschen on top.
Sounds good.
And I'm sure a fella like you would be glad to be on good terms with the best armorer for miles around, eh?
That remains to be seen. Do you really think that will work?
Otto's always mouthing off in the alehouse that my young lad isn't worth a damn. Once I show he's just a bitter old bastard spouting hop, and Vitus will reap the reward. What with all the strife in the country,
But what if I lose?
Nonsense. How could you? Vitus's armor is light as an eggshell and hard as...
How about if the...
Jesus Christ. Although, if Otto...
Exactly. And if you want to wreck Otto's reputation, not keeping his promise to the bailiff could be even worse for him than your idea.
You're right. Do whatever you think fit there. But if the armor gets...
Of course.
May the Lord watch over you.